There's three things I love more than anything: zombies, Grand Theft Auto, and virtual reality. One GTA day equals 48 minutes in the real world. I combine the three things I love and spend 100 days in a GTA 5 zombie apocalypse inside virtual reality. Day 1. On the first day, my main priority was to find a car as soon as I could, and I actually found a limo pretty much instantly. I was also trying to get used to driving in GTA in virtual reality. Wait, what? While I was driving, I ended up seeing this lady who was giving free tours around Los Santos during a zombie apocalypse. The worst ideas are always the best, so I decided to get straight on that tour bus and drive 2 meters down the road. When the realization hit me that I actually need to survive this zombie apocalypse, I ran straight down the street to look for a place to stay for the night. Nice. Ended up finding another car, which was great because I'm not walking during a zombie apocalypse, alright? I spent most of the day walking. Then found a huge truck that actually drove, and I went straight to the 7-Eleven and stole everything I could see. That's when the zombies came inside trying to eat my head. I then found a place to stay for the night with my tent and fireplace, and I found out that I had to kill every single zombie that surrounded the area before I could sleep. I turned into the Terminator for like 10 minutes, and then finally, after I destroyed every single zombie I could possibly see, I went to sleep. Day 2 in Zombieland, and I was feeling fresh as a daisy. Next day, I guess. Climbed down the ladders of the building to find a random ambulance that was working, I guess. Drove down the street to pick up a free gas canister. Yeah, everything's free in this world. It's great. I love it. While I was driving, I saw something in the middle of the road you see every day. A submarine. Can never be too hungry, so that means another trip to 7-Eleven to steal everything they have in stock. Found out there was another gas station nearby, so I decided to steal even more gas. Why not? On the way back from getting free gas, I took a trip straight to the strip club, because that's what everybody would do during a zombie apocalypse. There was absolutely nothing inside. It was the most pointless trip of this video. When I was in the strip club, though, I saw something very weird. It looked like a weird witch or something. It scared me a lot. That is terrifying. It had a pretty action-packed day, so it was time for me to head back to my roof and go to sleep. Day 3, and I'm up at the crack of dawn. Found out that I could make a barricade with the resources I picked up from the zombies I killed, and I literally placed the barricade in the most pointless place you could place a barricade. Like, why would I even place it there? Going on my morning drive, I saw some red smoke, and I found out it was an airdrop. Then saw a guy sat in a helicopter giving out free helicopter lessons during a zombie apocalypse. Why? What is going on in this zombie apocalypse? I shot the helicopter, and it just disappeared. I don't know where it went. I don't know. Went to see if the airdrop was still there from the red smoke we saw before, and it ended up disappearing, so that was great. While I was driving down the highway, I ended up seeing more red smoke, which means another airdrop, which means more supplies and more food from 7-Eleven, maybe. When I arrived at the airdrop, though, there was some very, very unhappy people who didn't like me trying to go for the airdrop. But it's all good, guys, because I play Fortnite and have 750 V-Bucks, so I destroyed every single one of them and got the airdrop. I ended up stealing the bad guy's car that I just absolutely destroyed and went up north to settle because it was safer and less zombies, I thought. It was extremely important for me to stop off at 7-Eleven because I love it. While I was in Palito, I ended up finding Trevor just standing there throwing grenades at zombies. Found a really terrible looking shack that I thought, this is a perfect zombie apocalypse base, so I settled there. Put my tent down in some random person's garden and went to sleep. As soon as I woke up, the first thing that came to my mind is, I need some wood. I don't know where I can get wood, though. I thought if I hit a tree, I will get wood. Maybe GTA is just like Minecraft. Well, it's not. Stumbled upon a story mode character that I do not think was supposed to be there, so I just left. No, you don't exist. You don't exist, okay? You don't exist. Driving around for a while, I found more bad guys who just wanted to shoot me. The guy was lying on the ground holding his stomach. I think he was really hungry. Maybe this guy needs to go to 7-Eleven.
I need 7-Eleven food, please.
These zombies were also very, very hungry because they were enjoying this woman's stomach. After escaping the zombies, I found a really epic supercar that was just sat in a garage. So I was like, hey, I may as well take it. It's free. I then headed back to my little shanty base and put my tent down because, you know, this is my new home now. And then it was sleep time. Good night. When I woke up, I realized I still need wood. I didn't get any. Before I could do that, the most important thing of the day was to go to 7-Eleven and get more food. While I was taking a look at the food I could steal in 7-Eleven, some zombies thought it'd be a great idea to walk in the store. Well, not on my watch. After killing them 2 zombies in 7-Eleven, I had a burning desire inside of me to go on a rampage and just destroy every zombie I could see. However, this was a brilliant idea because what I didn't realize is that you can pick up resources from zombies, and resources equal wood, and wood equals base. Going on a small walk around Sandy Shores, I ended up losing my car, but then I found it still packed up at 7-Eleven. While I was driving back to my base, I ended up seeing another submarine on the road. Why are there submarines on the road? What is this part of the story? I finally made it back to my base, and I realized I now had enough wood to build a door. Oh yeah, just like Minecraft. While the day was over, it was time to go to sleep in peace. As soon as I woke up, I realized I'm really lonely in this zombie apocalypse. I live in a rundown shanty with a half-barricaded window and a broken door. I decided I needed to venture out into Los Santos and find myself a friend who wasn't gonna bite my head off and eat me alive. Before social interaction, I needed to stop off at 7-Eleven for my daily food supply. After driving around for a while, I realized my gas tank was running really low, and there was no gas stations near me. While I was driving, my car just halted to a stop, and that was it. It was gone. I had no gas, so I couldn't really do anything. After running around looking for a car or some form of transport, I ended up hearing some shots and found some survivors. This is an incredibly important part of the story. These 2 characters, Bob and 𝐤𝐸𝐻, joined me on my mission to survive. Found a vehicle that was broken down and used my repair kit to fix it while Bob fended off the zombies. Unfortunately, while trying to escape the zombies, I think 𝐤𝐸𝐻 got eaten. I don't know where she went. I then ended up recruiting a new replacement for 𝐤𝐸𝐻.
Sharon.
They were very interesting characters, and they both never stopped talking. Bob, why are you looking at me like that? What did I do? Bob kept shooting out of the car and was drawing too much attention to us. It was really annoying me. I tried shooting Bob in the head, but it didn't work. I actually needed to find a new car as well, because the car we were driving had a missing wheel, and the cars we found were only 2-seater. That meant I could only take 1 survivor, so I screamed at Sharon to get in the seat as quick as possible, but Bob jumped in. When we made it back to Sandy Shores, me and Bob went on a quick loot run at 7-Eleven. When we made it back to the base, I decided it was time to sleep, but Bob thought otherwise. He just stood outside. I don't think he actually liked the base, and I just went to sleep. Days were passing by extremely quickly, and it was time for me and Bob to go on a fuel trip. Bob seemed extremely on edge, but I think it's because of all the 7-Eleven food he'd been eating had gone to his head. We stopped off at the gas station. I saw a glitching car in the wall, which I chose to ignore because I wanted my immersion to be at full 100%. However, I just couldn't ignore it. I mean, how can a car just shake like that? What is going on? Tried showing Bob some affection by giving him a quick hug, but I don't think he liked it. Bob really hated the shanty base. He didn't even want to come inside. Bob was really annoying me, but every time I get annoyed, I just go to sleep. At this point in the video, I had spent well over 40 GTA days in-game, and that's around 32 hours in real life time. After 32 hours, I wasn't even speaking anymore. When I woke up, I tried to make a barricade, but I didn't have enough materials. Bob was blocking the door and then somehow glitched into the wall. I don't even know what happened to it. When I walked outside, Bob was just stood there. I think this guy's a wizard. Then me and Bob went on a mass zombie killing spree. You ready?
No, I hate you.
Yeah, man. During that fight, me and Bob formed a brother-like relationship. It was so beautiful. Then Bob got eaten by a zombie, so yeah, that was the end of Bob. When I got back to base, I had enough materials to finally make a workbench. And I went to sleep. I found out there was a weapons drop nearby, so I hopped in my car and hit the road. As soon as I saw red smoke, I knew instantly that I was about to get into some trouble. My car started getting shot at and I headed straight for cover. That's when I activated my Fortnite skills and destroyed every single one of them. I ended up running out of bullets, so I resorted to hopping in my vehicle and just running them over. Luckily, my plan worked and I ended up getting the weapons drop. I ended up getting a few grenades as well and thought it'd be cool to throw a grenade at the zombies and blow up my old car. Took the enemy's car back to my base and found out I had enough material to make a gate. When I woke up, I attempted to make a weapon on my newly made workbench. I needed resources badly, so I went out and destroyed a bunch of zombies. I was getting extremely lonely, so it was time to find someone who could live with me. Before we could hit the road, though, we needed to stop off at the gas station. The car is still glitched in the wall. I don't even know what's going on. We set out on the road on a long journey to find our next partner. I was driving, I found a car on the road that looked like it was in better condition, so I swapped. A literal miracle happened, and out of absolutely nowhere, Sharon appeared. I really don't think she was happy with me.
Pooping.
What? Oh, okay. I thought you were swearing at me. Stopped off at the side of the road to destroy some more zombies so I could get some more materials. Everything went well, and I brought Sharon back to the base. She looks like she likes it, right? Enough material to build another barrier next to the gate. I picked up the barrier on the window inside the base and then put that outside too. For some reason, Sharon also didn't like the base. I don't know what's wrong with it. Days were passing by literally so quickly now. I mean, look at Sharon's face. She's pretty tired. Decided it was time for another loot run at 7-Eleven, my favorite place. I really don't think Sharon likes me at all. When I woke up, I found out that Sharon had gone missing. I literally looked all around the base and I just couldn't find her. I don't know where she went. Oh no. Sharon. I hopped in my car in the hopes that I would find Sharon just strolling on the side of the road. For that, I had to stop off at 7-Eleven. I was driving on the highway searching for Sharon. I ended up seeing some red smoke, which I instantly knew was an airdrop. I did a lot of utility to use, like grenades, tear gas, and other weapons to destroy all the bad guys there. And it worked. I destroyed every single one of them. I really am a Fortnite pro. I tried to outsmart me. Lol, idiot. Really shot me. After I looted the airdrop, I realized Sharon is still missing, so I just started identifying all the zombies. Sharon. I don't think that was Sharon. Turns out none of the zombies were Sharon. I think she might be gone. To be honest, I don't think she liked the base anyway, so I'm not surprised. Way back to base, I ended up seeing a bike in the middle of the road. I instantly had to stop and get on that bike and do some epic BMX tricks. Then destroyed more bad guys with my epic Fortnite skills. I needed gas badly, so I went to the gas station and saw that the glitching car was now not moving anymore, and it was a fully armored car, so I took it. Headed back to base and got some rest. Day 97, I added this barricade, which was the last piece to the base. Day 99, I realized I'd pretty much completed the base. I was getting bored, so I decided to see if the internet was working. People were posting during a zombie apocalypse. What? Tried taking a selfie on the phone in VR, and it just didn't work at all. I realized I pretty much completed everything. I just went to sleep. That was it. Day 100. Completed the base, maxed out our supplies, and we're still alive somehow. And I finally took off my VR headset, and it was very weird. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. I'll love you forever.